Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and good day. I hope you've all had a lovely day. Don't mind the fan. It's frankly kind of hot in this room, so I'm helping myself cool off with a fan that I don't know where I got this. So hi today, hi to tellers. Hope you're both having lovely days. I guess we'll start with the question that was in chat just before I went live. Oh, well, I don't have a ceiling fan. There is no ceiling fan in this room. I have an aircon, but we have not touched that aircon in 3 years, so I don't plan to now. I even mentioned in the streamer core chat that I was like, oh, I was considering streaming for 3 hours today, but I probably won't because it's gross. I couldn't turn the aircon on because I haven't cleaned the filters yet. So I couldn't do that even if I wanted to. Well, I could, but I don't think I would want to. Ugh. But yes, so the question that was in chat was basically to explain the house points, which, for those unaware, which I think is mostly just day, is referring to the game. Please let me find the article. There we go, thank you. And yes, you are the lovely day. The titular lovely day. Technically the titular night as well. But yeah, so the Game of Tomes is a little thing that the Anvilite Streamer Core is running basically as a little extra motivator to do well in NaNoWriMo, or National Novel Writing Month. And the shortest form in which I could describe it is that when a bunch of us who are running sprints, we run the sprint, at the end of each sprint you tell how many words you've written and you pledge them to a house. And there are 6 houses, technically 7, but 6. There are 6 houses. There's House Apis, House Avis, House Chiroptera, House Lapin, House Meles, and House Mollusca. Each run by different streamers in the Anvilite Streamer Core. And the core idea is that at the end of, I believe it's the 5th? The 5th? Where is it? Where does it keep going? Yeah, so the end of November 5th, or yeah, the end of November 5th, the points, each word is 1 point. So if I write 100 words in 10 minutes, that is 100 points, and I pledge them to House Mollusca via my minor house. And then all the points are tallied up, and whichever house has the least amount of points is eliminated and they become zombies. Yes, it is only for NaNoWriMo. Because, like, the idea is that it's a NaNoWriMo thing. Because, like, you know, I don't know, we want it to be, because that part of the thing is that most NaNoWriMo communities, actually, no, NaNoWriMo as a whole, the, like, core organization behind it, was just like, no in-person events. I don't care how good it is where you are, no, like, regional planned events. Like, I think Melbourne was planning to go to Geelong this year. That's not happening. Not just because we can't, but because no. So we're not doing, like, the whole, like, train thing or anything. So in place of that, we decided to run this fun little online doodad. Yay! So what's the chat button for? Are you asking me weird questions, or are you talking about the different house claims, or the different point claims? Because there are 7, because I also have my points claim for my minor house, but yeah, so the house claims. So each of the houses, including my minor house, but don't worry about that, has a little thing, which means that anyone who joins my stream can pledge to whichever house is the one that they support. You can just pick one. But you only pick one per sprint. You can't split your words from a sprint and send them off. And then I also included a point claim for House Gambita, because I'm a minor house, and I'm a minor house, like I'm streaming, so I have my own house's support thing, just because I thought it would be neat. So I just have it. And it says in it that it pledges to Mollusca until the 5th, because I'll probably change allegiances after the 5th. Which would be fun. I hope that explains anything, because I'm not great at explaining. I can pull up the thing. Like, I can pull up the article. Well, I have it up, but I can link it if you need it, if you want to, like, explain it, like, understand a bit more. Hey, Damn Stretch! Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm sorry that you're, Your boiler's busted. I feel bad that I probably won't be able to fill the slot either, because I couldn't fill the whole thing even if I wanted to, and I don't think I want to. I like sleep. Sleep is good. Yeah, mostly it's that you shouldn't push the buttons day. Well, I told you not to push the buttons during the Hollow Knight stream just because it would make my life more complicated. But yeah, it is the word claims is a nano thing. So unless you want to do nano, you don't have to do 50k. You can just do 10k or 5k or any amount. Like my low goal, I think some people have like various goals, like tiers of goals that they're aiming for. Like Coffee Quills has a low goal of 100k, a medium goal of 150, and a high goal of 200. I'm not shooting for the moon here. I'm shooting for 30k as my low goal, 50k as the high goal, really. It basically goes 30, 40, 50 for me. Maybe 25 is the low goal. I would like 30 though. Just because I know I've gotten a 30k before. But since I stream, extra motivation to actually finish it. You're not gonna write, okay. That's fair. And yeah, sleep is important. Sleep is good. And I'm already streaming an hour later than I would have preferred because I moved when daylight savings happened. And I'm just like, okay, I can only do so much. I can only adjust so far. So, I'm on this page of the manuscripts so that I can show my progress. When I left off, when I finished my stream on Sunday, Saturday, well, technically it was Sunday, but you know, whatever. When I began, I had written 757 words, which I believe is like, where is that hitting? Where does that go? I don't know where that ends up. I'd written an amount, somewhere into the middle of this conversation here. I think I'd started the letter. I think I'd gotten to here, actually, because I remember ending off a sprint at the line, "In short, we've declared an independent republic." I'd made it to about there. I then continued for another couple hundred. I then wrote an entire second scene, mostly of dialogue, which this is one that I would edit if I was editing. That is a, oh boy. And then continue, it keeps going. A third scene on that day with his boyfriend. And then that was that. I think I finished this on... Yeah, I finished this in Greg's stream this morning, technically. And then for today, I spent it writing this chapter, which they're not really chapters. I'm just marking them by the day that events take place, because I have this whole, like, timeline I set up. And so most of that was, the first chapter is all of the 11th of Bremos, in which a lot happens. Then second chapter was the 12th of Bremos, in which there's only one scene, again with him and his boyfriend, but it's also there to set up his ghost dad and his ghost sister-in-law. Technically, question mark, it's complicated. And then I was going to start the stream by starting work on the 15th of Bremos, because I don't feel like I need to write the 3 days of travel. That's boring to me. Yeah, well, I thought that the quiet stream might work, because I saw Darth Nicholas do that earlier, because Darth was only scheduled for like 2 hours, but there was a 2-hour gap or so between Darth and Siobhan, and so they ran a quiet stream where the sprints just kept ticking over, and if you wanted to sprint, you could, and then they, I think, turned the stream off once Siobhan went live, which is a good idea, and I might actually do that if I need to. I don't have a scene set up for that yet, but I can do that if people would like. For a little bit, not too long, because I will want to turn everything off and go to bed. But I can leave it running for an extra hour or something. We'll see. Yay! Where'd I put the timer? There it is. Is timer showing? It is. Yay! I had to check it. This thing is fiddly. Okay, so I have my timer. I have my word processor, and I did the math, and it's supposed to start now. Basically, if I want to do sprints and just have them run continuously with an extra 10-minute break in the middle. So I figure we shall begin. Let's say in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. And that will run autonomously for 2 hours. Yay! What am I writing again? Okay, so he arrives. Gucci. Oh god, I hate starting chapters, are the worst. Here? Yeah, so that would be... Nothing's blocking the sun in that direction. Just the sun bouncing off like the lake, I guess? How close to the lake is he getting? He's not going up there, he's probably going closer to like down here. Then you just cross like over here, basically. You would still be able to see the lake at that distance, right? You can totally still see the lake at that distance. I didn't put the helpful thing in there. God. This is the old map, so it has nothing that's useful to me. Yeah, you can see the lake from that distance. Open the door. It is the Medora River. Okay, cool. Because this one's Harrell. River Glen. That one's the weird one. I don't know what the fuck that's different. bots ruining my sprint time? I don't know. Where it tells you how I. I'm sure I could use the word tells you. Oh, no. Oh, thank God. Just wait for a second. And that is the end of the first 10-minute sprint. Woo! So if anyone was sprinting alongside, please redeem your points. I'm not going to count those two words as the middle of a sentence, and it's going to piss me off otherwise. So let's say that is from 10 to 20, and then it's 240, well, 238, 238. I keep track of that. And then I need to come in here and go 38. Boom. And so that shall be one I have to count when I do the tally. Probably check that I definitely cleared it last time. I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure I tallied. I cleared my tally. But pause, don't play that. I said pause. Come on, buddy. Yeah, with the program. Manage requests. Yes, I did clear it. Excellent. Woo! Cool, so that'll be easy to deal with when the stream ends, whenever that may be. Oh, God. Ow. Okay. Whew. That's not a bad start for the day. I think the last 2 times I've had to like begin, it's always been a lot slower. I think when I started the 12th of Burma, which I started today, that only got like a 94 word progress in the amount of time. I'm just gonna quickly copy that and then check to see if I'm not talking shit. Yeah, so in the 10-minute sprint that I did on Coffee's stream earlier today, I only got 92 words to start with, which I think was halfway through this sentence. Maybe up to this. I can't do the math. It was mostly dialogue, but dialogue is... It's very easy to get into the flow with dialogue, I find, which is why these are so wordy. That's why I have like 5k words already for some reason. Oh, yeah, I need to add the points too. That was 238. Add my points. No words from you. Added finished the Fading Sun sheet, Greyline, you worked on. Ooh, fancy. God. I wish I understood how sheets worked. I know that I could figure it out, but I haven't had a neat reason to. Part of me wants to anyway. I feel like it's something that I could be decent at. I'm like, I should learn. I'm like, well, why? Like, only if I like D&D. I'm like, why would I bother? So I was like, damn it, foiled again. And so I have nearly 6k words already. Oh damn! I thought I had less than that. And maybe this will look better when it has more words. I think my goal was to hit 5k today, which after I said it, I went, oh wait, that is the goal. So I guess my goal is to hit 6k before midnight. So I need to write really good in the next 2 sprints. And then hopefully that'll work. And then tomorrow's goal is, I guess, 8k. If I'm basically doing 2k a day. Which, aside from... Yesterday was shit. Yesterday was not good for that. And today wasn't either, to be fair, because I had to, like, stamp for, like, half an hour. And my wrist is sore. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna look up wrist stretches and then I forgot to do that. Ugh. God damn it. I knew I forgot something. Maybe during the 10-minute break, like at the top of the hour-ish, I'll, look up a wrist stretch. Just because, ugh. Because we had to stamp a bunch of envelopes for a thing. And so my mom stamped the fronts and I stamped the backs. And she was using one of those, like, ink pad ones. I was using one of the ones that you have to, like, push down. Because, like, the ink pad is built in and it, like, comes back up, touches, and goes back down. And that, like, since that movement repeated was not good on, I think, any part of my right arm. So my wrist is sore and my elbow was sore. It's better now. But it was pretty sore at the time, and I was like, ow. And then, of course, I've been flailing a fan for, like, 10 minutes, just going, yes. Breathe. I have the window open, like, huge. Because it somehow is colder outside. I say somehow, there's a computer being hot, and also 2 light bulbs, and a power board. Oh, shit. The 5-minute break is up, the 10-minute sprint begins. Okay, it's the second 10-minute sprint for anyone who is sprinting along. And that's the end of the 10-minute sprint. I'm just going to finish a sentence because I hate not finishing sentences on sprints. It's very annoying. That was 12, not 4. Ugh, God. 25, 35, and that is 592, which means, and 110 points from House Arnsborg for House Avis. Very nice. 92 minus 238, that is 354. Wow, that's actually a lot of words. Oh. There wasn't even that much dialogue in that scene, so that was impressive. So that's 354. Yes? Yes. Excellent. I always get worried. And hello! Hello, Julian! Hope you've had a lovely day, and that you have had many birds. They've flowed bountifully. And that takes me to 6k, actually. Does it? Ah, you know what? No, not quite. Oh, devastating. So close, though. Oh, I did. No? Oh, I did get it. Oh, hell yeah. Woo. 6k. And that's 6k before midnight. Yes. So I am on pace to get Nano's get the 4th day goal on the 3rd day, which is very nice. So it goes well. I have written a lot of words in the last 2 days, and my wrist hurts. Not as many as like Chrysalia has, whose wrists must hurt like way more than mine. My wrist still hurts anyway. That's what the breaks are for. It's just me for going, ow. That one didn't help actually. That one made it worse. I'm still a tab behind, currently at 4292. That's a surmountable gap though. Considering that the day 3 goal is only 5k and you've still got like 10 hours in the day, right? No, that's not correct. That's less than that. It's like 3, 8, 9 hours. I don't know. That is hard. You've still got like a fair amount of hours in the day, and if you can run 100 in 10 minutes, it's doable to hit 5k before midnight before it comes. 9.5 hours. Woo! I wasn't too far off. It was actually a decent guess at the end of all that. Also, Raiders! Hello, Raiders! There's 14 of you. Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are currently in the middle of the 5-minute break before another 10-minute sprint starts. Stay true, yes, stay true. Welcome Dazzly, welcome Siobhan. Hope you got many words written down during your own sprints. Also Goddess, hello. I did about 1,889 my first day, about 290 yesterday, and none today. Oh, yeah. Damn. Stay true, Makara. Yes. Momentum is hard. Momentum is really hard, especially when stuff happens that's outside of your control. You know, like I'm still on track, so it's not the best example, but you can see a huge, like, a significant dip between first day and second day, and that's because Monday was trash. And then you've got like a lot of stuff going on. It's like, yeah, that's fair. Like, you know, worry about the boiler first. It's kind of important. Okay, true Natalia. Mikara, I'm gonna go back to despairing. I don't know, I'm assuming that's not a good thing. I hope everything's going alright. And that's not like despairing for a really bad reason or something. Hope everything's alright. And stay true, Siobhan. How many words did you get done during your stream? I hope it was many. Many words. An amount of words. Any word is word. All words are words. All words are success. Like, I mean, hell, even if I don't end up finishing this novel, this is still already 6k words that I would not have written otherwise. You just want to bomb Microsoft Office. Okay, alright, so it's that kind of despair. I understand. As someone who has had to deal with, like, Adobe, I can and Microsoft Word as well. I can understand. Oop, 10-minute sprint started. We can obviously still chat, but like 10-minute sprint if anyone would like to join. Yeah, Microsoft Office is a pain in the butt. I hate that it's a subscription. That said, I have never paid for one. I'm not pirating it. I'm getting it through uni. Which, having said that, yes, 6k in 3 days. I've done approximately 2k a day. I did 2k first day, 1.5k second day, and 2.5 so far today, and it's still 20 minutes. So I might get to, I probably won't get to 3k, but in today alone. But many words. Yeah, I think 6k is pretty solid. I'm happy with my progress. Great. Too close. Yeah. Hell yeah. You do what works for you, and any words is words. You should be proud of all words you get down. Yeah. It's supposed to be fun, and it is fun. I'm having fun. What am I going for? What is next? He's been picking on him, so I can't get to that until he arrives. She's crossing. I could probably close her in. God, I need a bigger map. I do not need a bigger map. Crossing about there-ish. Presumably he's not far. They're not far, but either way. Thank you for the follow, Sophothos. Sophothos. I hope I got that even close to right. This is a so many fricatives. Marvelous light, magic clouds, the works. And that's the end of the 10-minute sprint. That's technically the end of a sentence, but what a rough spot to finish that. Ugh, gross. 4, that would be 4 minus 592, and that's 292. 292. Clean that. For house. Gepa. There we go. Boom. One down. To add it to the other one. 292. Boom. Now it's looking slightly clearer. And 167 from House Arensborg for House Avis from Delian. Very well done. It's 3 days straight. What a streak. God. Oh, that looks great. Why is their scale different? They look like they look very similar. No, I guess because I don't know. Weird. Oh, because that one's from 0 to. Oh, that's weird. I guess that makes sense. Fun. Stretchy. Oh, and probably should sit up straight properly. There we go. All right. Yes, if I wasn't super loud earlier, I'd say thank you for the follow, Sophathoth. Sophathoth, I think. Woo. So that means that since the next sprint runs over midnight, that's the wrong page. Didn't want that. Then I have written 2.7k words there. That's actually a lot better than I thought I would get. Because I mostly... It doesn't say the time, which should be helpful. And it's on the other chapter too. Because I wrote the entirety of 12th of Bremos today, I think was how that worked out. I finished the 11th at like 2 a.m. No, 1 a.m. I finished the 11th at like 1 a.m. And then I wrote all of the 12th today in the daylight hours. And then I've began the 15th. But this one will be a longer chapter than 12th because there's just more things that need to happen. There's an entire character, at least one, that I have to establish today on the 15th. At least one, yeah. Because he doesn't talk to the other people until the 16th. Which is a different chapter. Technically. Sure. Because I've just organized them all by days rather than by actual, like, breaks. Because the 11th has, like, 3 different scenes in it, I think. And that's, what, like, 4k? It's a long chapter. Whereas that one's, like, 1.5k, I think. Something like that? Something like that. 1.9? Whatever. An amount of words. I probably should actually just eat this to the front. Oh no, it doesn't get in the way. Oh god. Little dog. Put you over here. On a phone call, looking and hoping to get some more words in. That's fine. Anytime you can find time for words is good. I've somehow committed to only doing words on stream sprints, which is probably not the best idea, but it means I get a lot of points. So I'm like, yes, victory. It's frustrating though, because there's like a gap in the middle of the day, and I'm like, damn it. It's like, shit. Foiled again by time zone shenanigans. The agony. Oh, it's much nicer now. That window is helping. It was a lot hotter when I got in here. And this probably looks stupid. Don't mind the fan. Right. And then after this 10-minute sprint, there's actually a 10-minute break instead of a 5-minute, because I figured it's probably a good idea to just have an actual break. So this is another 10-minute sprint beginning now, if you would like to join in, if you're able, of course. Hi, Cresselia. How are you? How have the words been? How is your wrist? Most importantly, how is your wrist handling all of the words you've written? Stupid. Not clever, rather. Rest is great. My elbow massaged me earlier and now my back and shoulders, but oh, that's good. That's very good. I need massage. Oh my god, don't we all? tones. Just instead of full scene, not really. Toast. Toast. Oop, and that's the end of 10 minutes. I'm just going to finish this sentence, and then there's a 10-minute break so that I can stretch and such. Hydrate, yes, a good idea. Hydrate! God, this water is lukewarm, it's gross. I mean, it's not gross, it's just not the best water I've ever had. Oh, I was gonna mark that this was 3rd. Which I don't usually do that. Nope, and 243 words for House Skiroptera. Excellent. 4th. 277 house for House Avis through House Arnsborg. Very nice. And now I need to do the math. So that is 1194 minus 884, and that is 310. Excellent. Yes, good words, everybody. Woo! Okay, so I will now plop my 310 in. Boom. I'll have many more words to count tonight, as opposed to last week where it was only me sprinting. Just a couple more words, just a handful more entries on the spreadsheet. Math for all. Okay, I need to refresh that page so that it counts my day properly. 6679, yeah. So I'm up. Yay! I've already beaten day 4. Hell yeah. That's the good stuff. But obviously I'd like to aim for like 8k total today. Obviously not writing 8k in calendar day the 4th of November. That's, ooh, no thanks. I can think of a few things worse, I think. I guess, while I'm in the break, what I might do is I have this. Oh, I used that. I forgot about I used that from Sunday. Yeah, but I don't like to change the text. I don't want to have to deal with that. I do think it's a good idea, but because I only write during sprints, and I kind of like having to do it's very basic math. It doesn't take too long. You're in 3 sprinting writing streams right now. You better not be announcing your word count to all of them. That's a crime. That's illegal. We're not allowed to do that. Okay, so can I actually scroll up to see all the bits? I can. Yes. Where is today? Today starts there. Okay, so that is 38. I now can't see chat. Yes. Oh, god damn it. True, yeah. It is true. But the math isn't hard. And sometimes I go back and add words to previous sections as well. Because, like, I do very light editing. Very light. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I never mentioned this, but I should have, so I'm just going to put it in earlier. So I jump around a bit. Not too much, just a little bit. Back and forth. So I'm just like... Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Crystal clear. We don't want to risk points not counting. Oh no, I can't actually do that on my phone. I have to do it oh, I can't do it on here either. Oh, gross. God damn it. Twitch on my phone is silly and won't keep the scroll on the rewards. But if please let me pause. Thank you. I can open this. Manage requests. Yes, please. I now have several tabs open. There we go. Okay. Cool. So 238, and then 110. Oh, that needs to go on both, doesn't it? Well, I'll copy them all out at the end. 54, 292. 54, 292. Each sprint is 10 minutes on my stream. We're currently in a 10-minute break, so we'll begin the next sprint in 5 minutes. Because 10 minutes works for me pretty well. 15's aren't bad. I do like 15s, but I only run 10. Because I like to stop and chat, and I can't do as much chatting if I do long sprints. 92, 167... I'm not missing any, am I? Shouldn't be. No. No, am I missing something? 243, House Skiroptera, 277, 310. I'll obviously go back and fix this at the end, just because I don't know if I think I'm missing one, but I don't know why I would be missing one. 43? Yeah. I was positive there was more. Doesn't seem like a lot. Mark is complete, please. There was more from Kira up there. This would be a last sprint for bed. Fair enough. Sleep is good. I highly recommend sleep. And then these are Ava's points. Oops. Yes. That seems to math to me. But obviously that will update as it all goes on. And I'll obviously double check it. Probably in the morning. Probably in the morning. I might do it after the stream when I do all the screenshotting and such. And I just make 100% sure that I definitely haven't missed any. No, I haven't missed any. Now we're good. Was worried for a second. Ooh. Fancy spreadsheet. Fancy colorful spreadsheet. Yes, I'm aware. I'm just putting them in the spreadsheet to do the math for me, and then obviously after I finish the stream up, I will screenshot the requests reward thingo-madoodad to keep track of everything, and then I will submit them. I might do it tonight rather than in the morning, or I say morning, it's afternoon, but whatever. I might do it after the stream ends, just because it'll be easier to get it done then. But we shall see. I think I only have to rush like once. There's like one stream where I have to actually get it done that night rather than later because of time zone stuff. I can't remember which one though, because I don't have a calendar on hand. I do have a calendar. Let me just check that real quick. Because the 10th, I think it's this stream that I have to like rush because the points roll over at 11 AM my time, and I'll need to do it after I finish because I finish at 1 AM and I don't get up until 1 PM. So I'll need to do that on the day. The rest I don't think I do. And then this won't count. Yeah. I delayed, like when I did it last on the Saturday, I think the Saturday ones I'll delay until the morning, just because after the Saturday, like after I stream on Saturdays for 2 hours, I then go and play video games for a couple of hours. So I'll do those point tallies in like later that day, but the Tuesday ones I can do immediately after the stream, just because that'll be way easier. Be way simpler. Oh yeah, it's Melbourne Cup Day. I already forgot that it was Melbourne Cup Day. Neat. Horses. It's whatever. I think I got sunburned a little bit. It was like 30 degrees today, which was wild considering that it's basically been in the teens for like 2 months. It was quite hot, and I don't like t-shirts anymore. Yeah, the 5th, the 10th, the 15th, 20th, 25th. But I only stream on one of those days. Because I stream on the 10th. Which means that because of the time zones, the rollover is at like 11 AM on the 6th for me. Because the rollover is at the end of the 5th in UTC. So that is 11 AM my time because I'm in UTC plus 11. So after the stream on the 10th that I do at 11 PM until 1, at 1 AM I'm going to have to go. I'm going to have to make my points tally right then and there so that they're all done before I go to bed. And I'll just do that for every Tuesday anyway. But the Sundays, the Saturday ones don't matter as much because none of them fall on the Judgment Days, which is good. Oop! And the long break is about to end, so 3, 2, 1. That's another 10-minute sprint. If everyone would like to join, I'm going to move this back over to here. Thank you. This is 15:25, now it's 17, but it doesn't matter. Close enough. Oh, it's errand stream? I thought the points tally was ended at the thing. Because it... Hold on, I'm remembering where I saw this. It was... Yeah, so at the end of every 5 days, as calculated in UTC, the overall scores of the houses are tallied. The result is announced on Errand Stream, which is the first participating stream to air after the turn of the day in UTC. That's what the attrition says, so I just assumed that it was like that. Whereas the final battle, unlike other elimination periods, will not be tallied until NaNoWriMo has ended for everybody. According to this, anyway. I'm not... Maybe they've changed their ruling on that. I wouldn't know. I've just been going off what that says. I'm assuming there is lenience to like how, because there would be some degree of wiggle room for like how harsh the UTC deadline is, depending on like when your stream ends. But like I don't know. No idea. That or he'd be in those, they'd be in those streams, just like taking the notes for you. I don't know. Something. Yeah, true. True, it'd be rough for the Americans. I'll do this bit. How does the name come into this? Where is my bean? Sweet bean. Oh my god, his name. Stasis. I did not. Oops. I should have done that. Oopsie doopsies. True. True. I don't know. I don't know if that's been... if they've changed their minds on that. But I do get it. What the Maduro flag look like? Oh, jeez, I forgot how the Maduro's flag looks. Why would you do this to me? White, orange, red, green, red. White, orange, green, black. Come on, buddy. You can do it. White, orange, green, black. Yes. Cool. Oop. Oh, there is. Ah, shit. think so. No, none of those have to do right away. No. Because it's 11 a.m. the next day. Because it's UTC midnight. Like, you know, like 11:59 p.m. on the 15th or something. Not 11, so like, and that's 11 a.m. the next day for me, I think. So I don't think I had to finish any set days immediately. I may have to check. I may have to do that math at the end. Is it a her? Source. Yeah. No, it's on the thing. It's on the Instagram. Oh, I'm writing that in a different tab, actually. Google. Shit. That one. I think he was blonde. I assume he was blonde. They were blonde, sorry. I assume they were blonde. And then that one there. That's the end of a 10-minute sprint, so if you were sprinting along, please submit your word counts. That was a shorter, a less productive sprint, but for me, but that's just because things are confusing. And I forgot what my own people, like, looked like. Which happens a lot, actually. 88. Boom. 188. I'll add that to the nano as well. And then at the end I'll have to edit the words because they'll be wrong again, but that's fine. Boom, 687. 6867. Skip the number in the middle there. Okay. I'm gonna check the wording, because it says the end of every 5 days as calculated in UTC. So I interpreted that as meaning that at like 11:59 p.m. UTC on the 5th, for example, that would be when the points tally closes. I assumed. And because of how time zones work, that means the 11, for me, the point tally closes at 11 a.m. the next day. So on the 6th. But I don't know. 69 for House Arnsburg, 604 for House Avis, 423 for House Chiroptera. God damn, it's a lot of words from y'all. Hikaru is recovering from the work stress, but crashing from a lack of adrenaline. So consuming lots of Coke instead. Pepsi Max Ginger. Ooh. That's an interesting flavor. I admit, I confess, I have not had a whole lot of the fancy Pepsi or Coke flavors. And I kind of regret it, because I'm like, I should have done that when I was, like, actually drinking Coke. As opposed to now, where I don't. I mean, I do, just not often, because it makes me really burpy. I'm mostly a lemon lime bitter person. But, like, when I was, like, 12, goddamn, I could have consumed a bunch of, like, vanilla Coke. Which, it's vanilla Coke. It is what it is. I don't think I had neither. No, I had vanilla Coke once. It was gross. I do remember now. Pepsi Max Cherry reminds me of Dr. Pepper, but less bubblegummy. Ooh. Doesn't sound too bad. Better? What close that to? Dr. Pepper is prune soda. Good lord. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I suppose. Do we have Dr. Pepper? I'm positive I've had Dr. Pepper at least once, but I couldn't tell you when or where. Maybe I have. Maybe I just assumed that I had. In the same way that, like, everyone has had, like, something. Like, I've had that. It's like, no, you haven't. It's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I think it is at, like, midnight UTC. I assume. I should be fine, at least for this one. The way I see it, at least for this one, I will be totally good. Because I don't stream again until a different time. There's eating some celery every day. Yeah, fiber. Celery's gross, though. It's just a water stick. It's gross. Oh, I say that. I actually don't hate celery, but it's definitely not my favorite of, like, the salad foods that I acquire. I say acquire, like, I mostly have, like, carrots and, like, lettuce. Lettuce is better than celery. It's a texture thing. I hate celery. I'll eat it, though. Where is Aaron's stream on this day? Because I'm assuming that it's this. But that's a Diane Rice, not an Aaron Ray stream. So then I guess this is the Aaron stream. Which maybe makes sense? If I finish at 2 p.m., then that doesn't make... It's somewhere in there. I'm not slacking, I'm taking a deliberate break. Had the best judgment just slowly guy. Fair enough. Fiber good. Celery with peanut butter and raisins. That is a lot of things to heap onto a celery stick. And none of those sound appealing. I mean, raisins doesn't sound too bad. I can think of worse. Oh, okay. Awesome. So are you filling, like, this 2-hour slot? Is that what you're filling, Cresselia? Or are you filling less than that? Oop, and this 10-minute sprint begins. Flies on a... that's gross. Flies on a log is gross. Ew. That sounds disgusting. Like, just as a name. Just ew. Gross. And I don't like peanut butter. I'm sure it tastes fine. Just, it's like even with extra steps. Hey. 2 hours. Okay, cool. Then I have someone to write at the end. Excellent. Yay. I figured you put the peanut down the trench. I get it. I understand the logistics. I'm just like, it's a lot of stuff to put on a celery stick. Oh, jeez. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. think you can. There's a logistics to that that I don't think makes sense. Oh no, they're gonna get more words. We can't let House Avis is gonna. We have to accept that, alright? We have to accept that. That's just a fact. We accept that and we continue on. We're battling to not be sixth. We're not battling to be first just yet. That comes later. I'm sorry. Oh no. I didn't mean it. Well, I guess I'm not a house support, am I? I mean, wait, if your house falls, you'll be a... No, well, actually, maybe you won't. I assumed that the major house leaders fell with their house. I may have to reread that section. Cookie block. Ooh, cookie block. Just a stack of cookies. Oh, and that's the end of another 10-minute sprint. Tally up all of your words. 1646. Yeah. Okay, oh yeah, you did lose a house member. I forgot about that, which sucks. But it happens. Technology is sometimes just not our friend. 264. That's not too bad. 264 is pretty good. 264. And then it will be one more sprint for the eve, and then we shall raid on as we do. And you build houses with the cookie blocks to cause witches to spawn. Oh, that would be so cool. Oh, that would be awesome. Oh, I should really... No, I don't want to make a gingerbread theme for my next stuff. Because for anyone who drops by to the Minecraft streams that I usually do on Saturdays, or I guess Sundays technically, we're finishing up that world because we want to refresh with to play survival again, because we've been playing creative for a bit and we got a bit bored. And I haven't thought of a theme yet aside from the fact that I really want bees. That's it. All I know is that I want bees in my house. Like on the estate that I build, I want bees. Which I guess means that I should support House Avis, but that's... For now, the support is to Mollusca, not to Avis. Or I guess Apis, my bad. Oh, they're so similar, I keep forgetting. My support should be to House Apis since I like bees so much. But it's Mollusca at the moment. That is the only thing I know about that Minecraft world, is that bees will be present, and that's it. I'm like, yeah, I need a theme. A theme. I don't have it yet. Because the island didn't have a theme. The village technically has a theme, but it's a very, like, it's a very basic Roman theme and doesn't look super good. So I need to actually, like, think about it and decide on a theme for the survival project. It will depend on materials too, obviously. I don't want to have to travel for that shit, if I can help it. Doing pretty well, 7k, not bad, not bad. Molluska is chock full of mercenaries. Our tentacles are in everything, as they say. We're everywhere. You were doing pretty well on that front. That said, the only Greg stream that I've seen for Nano so far, Molluska did not win either of the bids to claim his words. So there is that going for us, that we didn't claim his words. Yeah, exactly. Like when I submitted my entry to be a minor house, the page had not been updated to show that Molluska had any minor houses supporting. At the time, it said none, and I went, "Oh, that's sad." And so I decided to send the support to Coffee Claws. But obviously, I am free to change my allegiances after the 5th, which is why the points claim only says, like for Kiepera, only says, until the 5th, my words are pledged to Molluska. I can continue to support Molluska if I want to, but I may change my mind and support a different house, just for, like, the fun, you know? Just to add a little bit of spice. It does mean I do want to draw pictures for each of the pledgings, which means I'm gonna have to draw something. I was like, ah, shit. But that would be nice. I thought it would be fun. We'll see what happens. It might depend on what sort of detail is given during the like 5th Aaron stream. What sort of information is given? Like if we're given a ranking of like, hey, this house came first, this house came second. It's not Pajama. Their name's Pajama, not Pajama. Sorry, I'm killing it. It's so angry at. It's so angry at how I write. God, I hate it. Yeah. Yeah, it was hard for me to teach my 7 times numbers. Exactly. I mean, my low-key plan... Oh, by the way, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... last 10 minutes burn of the night. My low-key plan was to switch to Apis just because I knew that Danny had missed a couple of streams. Because she couldn't stream a couple days, and I was like, aww. And so, if Apis survives, I was kind of planning to switch to Apis. But we'll see. We will totally see. It depends on a lot of things. It depends who dies, basically. Who falls on the 5th, we shall see, and then I will make a decision. And I will bend the knee as is required. She's not going to destroy your house. I could be to keep these numbers up. God damn it. Y'all write too many words. It's crazy. God, already at 32k. You're just bored. Oh, that's a mood. That's a mood. Yeah. If you're on leave, yeah. It helps if there's like nothing else going on. It's just like, yes, words. And I mean, like, I finished uni now, so I'm just here now. This is all I can do. Hell yeah. In bed. Good night, Siobhan. Exactly. Write your own pace. Write whatever pace is comfortable for you. God, this water is not cold. Ugh. You're basically gobbledygook. Oh god, oof. My wrist would have fallen off by if I was trying to write at that pace. Oh yeah, 6th grade typing. I used to be able to touch type. I've lost that ability and that sucks. Oh. Six words a minute type. Damn, that is quite fast. I think I'm like at 40. Maybe. Maybe. I'm not gonna do the math on that one. And that's the end of the final 10-minute sprint of the evening for me. So if anyone was sprinting alongside, tally up your points. 198. That is, I'm skipping words. 119 minus 6.6. 272. Not half bad. Woo. So I need to pop that into here. 72. You finish your typing projects faster than anyone else in class and help the other teachers didn't have to. Hell yeah. Oh god. No, I'm gonna close Promise Road now because that's not gonna get anything out of it. But yeah, yeet that one. 92, also add the 272 to this. I remember doing stuff similar to that when we used to do math assignments in primary school. But that was not alone. There was a bunch of us who would run around just helping all the kids with their math. We were the smart squad. Yeah, good words. 149 for House Mollusca. Woo! All the words. And so now it is nearly 1 in the morning, which means we will be heading off on a raid. First phone conversation, but thankfully that's done. Ugh, phone conversations. Gross. Ugh. Open a window for like 2 hours and moths just appear. Disgusting. Sorry. There's a moth somewhere in this room now. But it is much nicer than it was when I entered, so hey. I'll take it. It was way hotter when I came in. The answer to words translate data. Excellent. And so obviously I will not be sprinting initially in the next stream just because I will be tallying up all those points to get them done quick as possible so that I don't have to deal with shenanigans. Oof. That's a hell of a question. Oof. Oh, damn. Okay, yep. Everything is set. Okay, I will take those screenshots after. No longer in family emails. No. Is that a good thing? I feel like for me that would be a good thing. That's because I just... The only family emails this family gets are, they They are emails, alright. And I'm not in those, which is good. I'm mentioned, but only ever vaguely. I don't know. It's a little strange. Yeah, is that a good thing or a bad thing? That's the question. I open that so that I know when you're up. Mute. Yeah, okay, we got a minute and a half to go. Ah, those family emails. Okay, that is a good thing. That seems like a good thing to me. I feel like I would probably be glad. Yes, that is exactly the kind of family email, like how I mentioned in the family email. In this case, it's my grandparents sending the family emails, and they're talking about, like, you know, they're most talking about how their sons are so supportive, and then maybe sometimes some of their grandchildren, and sometimes I'm also there, and I'm like, cool. But I don't talk to my grandparents much, so that explains that. Oof. Yeah, it sounds like a good thing. Like keeping contact with your family can be important, but like sometimes it's just better to not. Why is there a loose string in there? Oh my god. God damn it. Yay. I should probably check the word count is correct before I move on in a minute or two. So let's control see that. Alright, descent is in total 7,402 words. How is it one word out every single time? Because it counts differently. That's counting differently. Oh my god. What is it counting? Whatever. Ugh. Yeah. Ugh. Breitbart. Gross. Ugh. Nasty. Okay. Yeah, yeah, auto host. I'm missing a bunch of people off the auto host list. I need to update that too. Ugh. Alright, so it is now 1 AM and Chrysalia is now going live. They're currently running the commercial. We will be rating Chrysalia to continue the writing, the sprinting, the ratoring, the nanoing. For those of you around, we have a raid call, and that raid call is Get Ready. You can use channel points to go with that. And then we shall continue the writing. Ooh, 4 out of 25. Yeah, that sounds kind of like... I'm not in contact with any of them, technically. I'm in contact with my parents who are in contact with them. And that's because I live here. So I kind of have to be. I do not talk to my family members independently. But yeah, it's fine. It's all good. Anyway, I hope you all had a lovely time and that you got many words down. And you all, you know, helped like that step closer to hitting your goals. Remember that every word down is one you did not have before. And I hope that you all have a lovely day going forward and get many, many more words down. I shall see you all around in other streams. Goodbye!